Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channels. Top 10 travel destinations in Norway, Europe. So make sure to watch the full video. Norway offers travelers an amazing variety of cultural and natural wonders to discover. In the land of the midnight sun and breathtaking northern lights, there are countless options for travelers. From the nation's cosmopolitan capital city of Oslo to its endless snow-capped mountain peaks and deep fjords, the country is surprisingly simple to navigate, despite its many mountains and rocky coastline. In fact, whether you choose to travel by rail or on one of the fantastic coastal steamers, the nation's first-rate public transportation systems provide some of the best opportunities for sightseeing. Norway, one of the wealthiest countries on Earth, seems to have a fascinating museum for just about every significant aspect of its rich cultural and social history. You can find fascinating attractions that cover everything from the Vikings to fishing and seafaring, as well as art and entertainment. If you do your research, Norway has a variety of breathtaking landscapes, some of the best locations to visit in Europe for thrilling outdoor adventures and activities can be found in Norway, with its stunning fjords, magnificent mountains, and glaciers, many of which are easily accessible to tourists. Utilize our ranking of Norway's top tourist destinations to plan your sightseeing excursions. 10. Norway's largest fjord is Sognefjord. The Sognefjord, the biggest of the more than 1,700 named fjords in Norway, extends 204 kilometers inland from the coastal community of Skolden and splits off into countless smaller inlets and fjords along the way. The Norwegians refer to this fjord as the King of the Fjords because it is nearly 5 kilometers wide at its widest point and has cliff walls that can reach 1,307 meters in height. Using a boat is the most common method of accessing the fjord. Due to the abundance of fjord cruises and sightseeing tours, many of the best tour choices leave conveniently from the charming town of Bergen. But wherever you decide to go, make sure to give your adventure a full day. The smaller branches, such as Fjord, will also be fun for visitors to explore. This 17-kilometer stretch of cliff walls rises more than 1,700 meters above the water, with walls that are only 250 meters apart. Fjærland is a popular tourist destination nearby Sognefjord. Jostedalsbreen, the largest glacier in Europe, and the Norwegian Glacier Museum are located in this breathtakingly beautiful area. Norsk Bremuseum. The museum emphasizes the effects of climate change in the area, in addition to its excellent exhibits about the Jostedalsbreen Glacier. 9. Pulpit Rock, Preikestolen. Despite being one of the most visited tourist destinations in Norway, Pulpit Rock, Preikestolen, is best suited for the active traveler due to the challenging journey needed to get there. One of Norway's most popular tourist destinations, as well. The destination, close to Stavanger, necessitates ferries, buses, and a 2-hour uphill hike. You will be rewarded with stunning views of Lysefjord once you ascend to the nearly level-topped cliff, which is more than 600 meters above the water. The unexpectedly fascinating Norwegian Canning Museum is another attraction that tourists to the Stavanger region should check out. This entertaining museum is housed in an old original cannery that dates back to World War II and depicts one of the vital industries of the nation: sardine fishing and preparation. The Stavanger Cathedral is another popular tourist destination. A Gothic font, a Baroque pulpit, and a Romanesque basilica can all be found in this 12th century building. 8. Troms, the Arctic capital of Norway. Troms, located 349 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle, is best known for its significant function as the starting point for numerous significant Arctic expeditions since the mid-1800s. Since the region around Troms was first settled as a fishing village in the 13th century, the fishing industry has played a significant role in local culture and added to the maritime charm of the region. Troms is among the top locations in the world for viewing the spectacular northern lights, which is also a result of its northerly location. In addition to Polaria, the world's most northern aquarium, and the Polar Museum, which features fascinating exhibits on Arctic exploration, tourists can find a variety of attractions that explain and explore the phenomenon. The Troms Arctic Alpine Botanic Garden is home to a large number of flowering plants, making it an unexpected tourist destination. For a region deep within the frozen north, highlights include a garden devoted to the area's traditional medicinal plants, hardy rhododendrons, and the enormous Tibetan blue poppy. 7. Visit the Lofoten Islands. Beautiful Lofoten Islands, which make up an archipelago off the coast of northwest Norway, are a favorite vacation spot for both Norwegians and foreign visitors. Even though it is located in the Arctic Circle, the weather is mild due to the Gulf Stream. The beaches, historical fishing villages, kayaking, and hiking are all popular activities for visitors. Many visitors also come to see the wildlife, which is home to a wide variety of creatures, from eagles to moose and whales. The islands rank among the top destinations for catching a glimpse of the northern lights. On the islands, especially in Svolvær, there are a ton of additional sights and activities to enjoy. The largest town in the Lofoten Islands, Svolvær, can be reached from the mainland by ferry and is situated on the southern coast of Ostivig Island. The Lofoten War Memorial Museum, Lofoten Krigsminne Museum, which houses a collection of World War II artifacts, can be found here, as can the unusual Magic Ice Lofoten, which showcases ice sculptures, showcasing local culture. On Ostivig, there is a museum dedicated to the history of fishing on the Lofoten Islands. The nearby Lofoten Aquarium, Lofotakværet, which exhibits Arctic marine life, is also worthwhile visiting. In the village of, visitors can visit the Norwegian Fishing Village Museum and the Lofoten Stockfish Museum to learn even more about the significance of fishing. 6. The Oslo Peninsula of Bygdøy. Bygdøy Peninsula in Oslo is a suburb that can be easily reached by car or public transportation and is situated only 4 miles west of the city. Numerous of Oslo's top tourist attractions are located here, and the area is also renowned for its abundance of greenery, which includes parks, beaches, and forests. The Center for Studies of Holocaust and Religious Minorities in Norway is one of the many museums on the Bygdøy Peninsula, and it is located in Villa Grande. The Fram Museum, which houses the ships Ja and Fram, both renowned for being first vessels to successfully navigate the Northwest Passage, is another noteworthy museum. Next door is the well-known Kon-Tiki Museum. The Norwegian Maritime Museum is also located in this region, Norsk Maritimt Museum. The museum examines the place of fishing and other maritime pursuits in Norwegian life, and is one of the best places in Oslo to visit for ship and history enthusiasts. 5. Bergen's Bryggen Hanseatic Wharf. The Bryggen Hanseatic Wharf is one of Bergen's most well-liked tourist attractions. In the past, Hanseatic traders dominated this vibrantly painted area, which served as the city's commercial hub. Today there are a number of historical structures that depict medieval life, as well as shops, dining options, and the Bryggen Museum. The Hanseatic Museum, open since 1872, has more information. The home of one of the merchants from 1704, Finnegard, now serves as the home to this fascinating museum. Visitors to Bergen should also stop by the open-air market and Troldhaugen, the former residence and workspace of composer Edvard Grieg. 4. Arctic Museums in Troms. There are many wonderful museums in Troms, including 2 that focus on studying life in the far north. The newest of these is Polaria, which has exhibits on the northern lights, the impact of climate change on Arctic ecosystems, and Arctic wildlife, including an aquarium. The Polar Museum emphasizes the region's long history as a fishing community. and its more recent role as a key location for polar research. The results of more recent scientific investigations and expeditions that explore the Arctic's cold and dark deep sea are included in the exhibits. 3. Oslo's Vigeland Sculpture Park. 650 Gustav Vigeland sculptures can be found in the Vigeland Sculpture Park, one of Oslo's most popular tourist destinations. These sculptures, made of granite, bronze, and wrought iron, are arranged in 5 themed groups. The most well-known of these are in the Fountain Group, which shows the life cycle of a person and ends in a 16-meter monolith. In addition to the Vigeland Museum and the Oslo City Museum, this collection is located within the sizable Frogner Park. Numerous recreational facilities are also situated here, including the biggest playground in Norway and a sizable rose garden. 2. Oslo's Akershus Fortress. King Haakon V ordered the construction of the Akershus Fortress, Akershus Festing, in 1299. In the early 17th century, King Christian IV later transformed it into a Renaissance royal residence. The grounds have breathtaking views of the harbor and the Oslofjord, from where it is perched on a promontory. Additionally, the Norwegian Gemfront Museum is situated on the castle grounds and offers guided tours throughout the summer. The Norwegian Armed Forces Museum is another place that history buffs might enjoy visiting, Forsvarsmuseet. This wonderful museum showcases weapons and artifacts that detail Norway's military heritage. Events like public ceremonies, concerts, and performances can be held on the grounds of the fortress, which serves as a lovely backdrop. 1. Lillehammer, the Olympic City. Lillehammer, one of Norway's most popular year-round tourist destinations, is situated above Lake Mjsa, at the southern end of the Gudbrandsdal Valley. It's all about the attractions in the summer. Like Myhaugen, an outdoor museum, with more than 100 old structures, including farmhouses, shops, and a stave church from the 18th century. Peer Gynt's Cottage is an additional noteworthy landmark. It is believed that the early 1700s housed the ancestor of Ibsen's well-known hero. Lillehammer, however, really shines when the snow starts to fall. With more than 480 kilometers of Nordic ski trails, alpine ski areas, and skating, curling, sleigh rides, the city served as the host of the Winter Olympics in 1994. So, that's it for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. Use the comment section below to tell us what you think about the video. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell button to be notified of all the latest videos.